I'm just going on a walk in my local forest. Yeah, just kind of wanted to take a break and disconnect for a little bit. Maybe also spend the time recording a video. Yeah. The importance of disconnecting. I think social media has really like brainwashed society as a whole. And I think disconnecting once in a while is pretty important, pretty crucial for the health of your mentality, pretty much. It's good for mental health. I just saw someone. Kind of scared me, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, pretty much. I just wanted to get out and explore a bit. I think that's pretty important. Going outside and disconnecting from social media. Yeah. I think nowadays everyone is so focused on comparing themselves with people who are more successful than them. I think that really is a main driver of, mental health, depression, anxiety, and stuff. When you compare yourself with people on social media, it really fucks your mental state. I think it has kind of programmed everyone to be glued to their phones, because when I go into public transport on my way to school, I just see, sad people in general. I enter the bus and people are just staring at their phones, looking all depressed. It's really kind of scary to see. I see this one person in my bus that's just glued to his phone. He doesn't even move his head. He just stares at his phone the entire ride. I think social media is the downfall of our generation. What's funny about social media is that it's called social media, and it's doing quite the opposite. It's making everyone more antisocial. And I think it's important to disconnect once in a while. Go out and appreciate what's around you. Because you see all these people living their lavish lives on social media. Traveling the world. And you tend to forget that there's, for example, a pretty beautiful forest here. You tend to forget what's around you. And I think maintaining a presence, a mental presence, is super crucial. And if you want to be successful in life, I think having a good mental health is probably the most important factor. when it comes to money making, for example, you gotta be focused. Up here, you gotta be present all the time. Me personally, I'm not rich yet. I'm only 15. But I'm not letting my age be a limiting belief. I don't want to live a normal life like other people. Because you're taught in school that you have to get an education, go to university, and get a job. But that doesn't make you successful in any sense. The system is really cruel, actually, when it comes to that. You're taught to become an employee. You're taught to become a slave. And whenever I take my commute into the city for school, I just, like, every day feels like a loop. Everyone's the same, everything's a loop. It's kind of cold here, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of cold. I don't have gloves on, and I have I don't have the best clothes on for cold weather. But as I was saying, everyone just seems so, like, sad. I don't think going to school, getting a degree, is fulfilling in the sense of freedom. Everything is too organized. That makes sense. Everyone is being controlled by the apps on their phones and social media. I just see people, like, staring at their phone constantly. I see a group of people in school, instead of talking with each other, they're just looking at their phone. Like, what has our society become? We're kind of turned into robots. And I really think that if you're watching this, you should really consider taking a step back. Consider stop using social media. Stop using social media unless it's for your benefit. If you're, for example, running a business, social media is good. You want to advertise to your audience. But it seems kind of counterintuitive because you're kind of helping, brainwash people, but it is for your own good. You're taking advantage of that situation. So, I think don't use social media unless you're using it to your own benefit. Start making money with social media. Produce more than you consume. I think producing and getting yourself or putting yourself out there is super important. Because then you can gain an audience, you can create a community. And yeah, I find that super important. Having a community, having a group of people that can support you. And there's a lot of YouTubers and stuff that just post like meaningless content, whose sole reason is to garner views and likes and to make money. But I don't think that's, like, sure, it makes you money, yeah, it makes you rich or whatever, yeah, sure. But like, I think having a community, a group of people who actually likes watching you and likes your content and support you, it's far more valuable. Because for some reason, if YouTube or whatever, Instagram, Facebook, any social media platform decides to remove you, you can always just come back. You can just come back, make a new YouTube channel. Your audience is always there for you, supporting you. And yeah, I think that's way more valuable than just simply making money. Yeah. Remember to go outside. It's beautiful. Even if you're in the city, simply go take a walk in your city. Things might look kind of bland and boring at first glance, but try to actually explore your city. Or maybe even travel outside of your city. Even just a few kilometers outside of your city is fine. There's always going to be something of value to explore, like this forest. Exploring is just like, it's a form of meditation, I guess. You could call this walking, taking a walk in a forest. You can call that a form for meditation. It clears your mind. It allows you to brainstorm. And yeah, instead of being hooked to your phone constantly 24/7. So yeah. And I promise you, if you stop using social media, or at least reduce the amount you're on social media, you will become successful. It's as simple as that. Stop consuming as much and start producing more. And take a evaluation of yourself. Where are you? Are you depressed? Are you anxious? And try stop or reduce the amount you're using social media for a while and reevaluate after 2 weeks or something. And I promise you, you will be happier and more, I guess, less anxious, pretty much. You'll be happier and less anxious. So yeah, peace.